Aquarius, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading going from the 24th through to the 30th of July. Yes, hope you're having a lovely time. Hope you have a lovely reading. Thank you very much for being here. Overall energy, page cups. Okay, so I think the energy wants you to get a bit more gaius, a bit more sort of like joyous, sort of like looking out there and sort of wondering, exploring the possibilities of happiness, basically. I think that's what the overall energy is trying to help you to do. Like believe in the magic of life. It's like the kids, it's like believing in Father Christmas a little bit again. That's the sort of thing. And wondering about, just wondering, about what life could be. Let's just see what's going on in your relationship side. You've got the Knight of Pentacles in your karmic mission. So there seems to be a case of getting on. There's a field in the back there that needs to be planted. It's already been ploughed up, so the work has already started. So this is talking about the longer term plan here as well. You're just moving into your summer period at the moment. And so things are going to really start rocking. Things are going to really start working. So I think as you're wistfully looking at life at the moment, it should also be, your karmic mission is just to get on with your relationships that are around you. Nothing really to sort of like, nothing really to activate here. It's almost like observation that you need to be doing and wondering and glorifying in the relationships that are around you. With the universe is bringing in the moon. So when you start getting on and doing the daily things, there may be things that come up within your relationships you didn't see coming. I don't think they're massive. I just think they're little things that you notice because you've got that wistfully sort of air around you at the moment, sort of daydreaming air. You're gonna see things slightly differently. You're gonna see things that come to the surface within your relationships that are just kind of go, oh right, yeah, I didn't realise that person was like that, in a very nice way, and also could be in a very relative way. Sort of like kind of going, oh right, I didn't know they were like that. But there's no real judgment here. I think it's quite easy for you. Yeah, this is all about going forward onto the evident path. Your karma, your guides here that are connecting to your future and your past are just sort of saying to you, there's a pathway that you have started. There's no doubt about it. And this could well be that change of energy that's giving you that respite on having to prove or having to sort of lay down the law, as it were, in regards to you and the relationships that are around you. So I would really enjoy this moment this week here, connecting with other people and just letting it go free flowing, really, more than anything else. That's the sort of energy that I'm getting off of all of this. With the your future selves, I think with these ideas and this wistful sort of thinking, it's going to bring forth an idea or a clarity of the sort of directions you want to take. And I get this more sort of how you want to interconnect with other people. And this is to do with activities. Life is to be lived. There's nothing else. There's nothing to win in life. There's nothing to lose in life. That's the best thing about it. The only thing that you could really lose out of life is not living. And here I think it's going to start provoking a lot of ideas within you. And ideas that are connected to how you interconnect with other people that are around you through activities and stimulating activities. This could be sort of like playing games, playing cards. This could be, meditation. This could be anything that stimulates the philosophy side of you within your relationships. And the energy that comes out of this is the devil. The devil is in the detail. Yeah, as I said, I think these are going to bring some things to the surface that you kind of didn't really see happening. And by the end of the week, going into the following week, I think there's a few details that you need to get in line or get into line with yourself going forward into the following week. And I think it's more of a case of, of dealing with the devil's in the detail, the dealing with other people that are around you rather than from you or from within you. I get it much more of an exterior sort of thing rather than an interior sort of thing. On your financial side, you've got to get past something here. I think this is why the relationship is a very sort of steady as she goes sort of thing, because it seems like on your financial side, this is where you've got to, this is where your work is. And it could be a case of like you're getting, let's just say you're selling a product, and you've been working with a client for some time. You're getting really close to the signing of that contract, and that sort of excitement, you may bite a little bit too early or something like that, which brings in this repetitive, and then the client goes running off. So then that brings in that repetitive thing that kind of goes, what am I doing wrong? And I think there's something to be said of a certain control, because it's not, I don't think it's necessarily your fault. I think basically sometimes the outside world and people in the outside world are difficult to, I wouldn't say judge, but difficult to get your head round. And in the material world, you've got to leave space for that. And maybe it's a case of learning to soften your expectations, basically. You have the universe really wants success for you. And it wants success across the board. And maybe it's a case of letting go of the fear of not succeeding. Success can sometimes be fearful. What if I really do make it? What am I going to do? And that could well be the thing that's stopping you here, in that sort of thing. Relaxed and knowing your success may, and just take it easy. Just let it flow. Let the chips fall where they should fall. The universe is trying to encourage you to feel that win in every aspect, so you clear the mist around you. Yeah, this is it. You got the King of Cups here, and I think this is. So this is if you take that contract and the biting of the contract and stuff like that I was telling you about. This is where your guides and your spirit are just sort of saying to you, just let them come to you. Let them come to you. Be steady. Be sure about your environment. Be sure about who you are, where you're going. You got a good product when you got a good product. You don't really have to sell it, and the client will be missing out if they don't buy. And that's the attitude you've got to take towards your business, your job, your finances and stuff like that. The High Priestess, yes, it's all to do with there. It's a mental control of not getting excited, not losing your nerve in a way. And it's being a bit poker-faced about it all. I think that's what it is. Time to be poker-faced, Aquarius. Time to play your poker face and just sort of say, no, I'm not gonna lose it. I'm gonna keep calm and let it come to me. And you'll see this within you. Once you get that calmness, knowing that you're going to succeed. Once you get that feeling within inside you, you can stop this repetitive thing that you've obviously got to learn about this week. And it will ultimately bring you success and ultimate abundance with that Ten of Pentacles. I think there's no other way around it. It's just the way it is. There's no other way around it. Once you sort of, within your mind's eye, once you set that all up and you realise what you've got to do, how you've got to go about it, and, let the chips lie where they lie. Let the things fall where they fall. And I think you'll have faith in yourself more than anything. So this is where the wistful thinking can help you, but it can also hinder you. If you get caught up in that wistful thinking and thinking it's reality, that's what's gonna make you bite. But if you look at life and you're kind of, oh yeah, that'd be nice. Oh look, it did arrive. And just sort of like not engaging in a weird way in regards to your finances. And I think that's the most important part of you at the moment. You're probably concentrating that on a lot more. Let's just do a bit of clarification with all of this. Thank you very much for being here with us, by the way, Aquarius, supporting this channel in every which way you so desire. There's links in the description below. You can get private readings or healing sessions with my good self. There's also a email that will be in the description below, where I will be giving workshops in the UK. I'm looking to do workshops in the United States and also in Australia. If there's enough people, I will be there. That's the way it works. So basically, if you want to do any workshops, energy workshops, chakra and aura workshops, send me an email. Tell me where you are in the world, and I will tell you where the most local workshops that I'm doing to you. And if you'd like to come on them, it'd be lovely to see you. Let's just go on with a bit of clarification. With the Page of Cups, you get the Ace of Wands, sorry. Out with the old and in with the new. I think this is out with the old thinking and in with the new thinking. And I think this space that you've got to create around yourself this week will give you that emphasis on that new. And it will let the rest just burn and fade away, basically. Just burn and fade away. In all sense, in both relationships and in your financial sort of sense. With your relationship side, once you start moving on and start working and start just doing the everyday, as it were, connecting with people and exploring your activities and your joy that you have, spending time with someone, that's going to bring you communication to your spirit, communication to your karmic path. You're going to realize a lot of things just through observing and going through the motions, in a way of inviting people somewhere or doing an activity yourself and connecting with other people of doing an activity. With the moon, you get the Two of Cups. Yeah, I think this unexpected thing comes out of your connection with other people that are around you. As I said, little things, nothing major, not earth-shattering things, but it makes you. The universe is trying to help you see clear on the everyday sort of thing. With the Seven of Cups, the evident path, which is from your past to your future, you have the Empress card, which is really good because that is from that evident path. You and having a certain control over your emotions, which we've seen in the last sort of 4, 5, 6 months of you, Aquarius, and how you set yourself up really beautiful this year. I think here is that you have a lot of possibilities that come out of your just everyday things of doing things, and you can create a lot basically because you have a certain control over your emotions. With the Queen of Swords, you get the Ten of Pentacles. Ultimately, I think this is the ideas that are bringing you to abundance, bringing to an abundance in regards to relationship. It's not just love and energy, but it's also abundance in the way of doing things, getting involved with life, connecting with other people, doing things with other people. And that could be just going on walks with other people, taking photography, doing photographing nature together, and things like that. Just I think getting involved. I think it's gonna widen your palette of your sort of relationships that you have, or the depth within each relationship that you are with. Okay, what's the devil in this detail? And this is an interesting one, really. The devil in the detail, you get the Page of Pentacles, which is leading beautifully for the Knight of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is opening that pathway. And I think this is maybe a discovery about the sort of activity. It's trying new things, I think, for you more than anything. I think that's what it is. And I think that's what the devil is in the detail. And trying to explore what sort of things in life just make you go, That is the song of the week, I tell you. CC Music Factory, as one of the signs been telling me as well. So, yeah, you've got this possibility of opening this pathway of exploration of activities and connection with other peoples. Let's just see what's going on your financial side. Now, we've got the Nine of Swords. This is a tricky lesson, I think, for you to learn. Happiness after difficulty. This is what it's going on to the Ten of Pentacles here. I think learning this lesson of having a certain poker face, certain withdrawal of the situation around you, I think is really essential. And I think it works really well for you. And I think you're going to get it, actually. Looking at all the cards here, I think you're going to understand. You're going to have a moment in the week where you're kind of going, Okay, just step back, just let things happen. All right, that's how it works. Okay, I'm gonna get the fruit. You know, that sort of thing. I think it's little moments like that that's going to really open up your doorway. There's two cards coming out here. With the Ace of Swords, you get the Queen of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. You can give out without spending too much here. I think this is where you can it's how you radiate your energy. That whole sort of calm factor of being at one with yourself and not snatching at something. She's grasping hold of those four pentacles there. She won't let them go, and that's a little bit like the snatching side of it all. And I think if you can learn to or if you can explore the avenues of just letting go and just kind of saying to yourself, it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be good. It's going to breathe that 10 of Pentacles by the what's coming out at the end of the week. With the Knight of Cups, you get the Judgment. This has to do with this Nine of Swords. This is an sort of a ascension card, a realization card, a call to your real mission, and having control over your emotions and being able to radiate, just sort of like, it's okay, relax, don't worry, we're going to win. We're going to get it. That sort of confidence within you, I think, is going to be a game changer for you. Rather than having to prove your confidence or kind of like force your confidence through, here it's a case of kind of going, it's going to be okay. The High Priestess, you get the Fool. Yeah, this is a new beginning. I think this is a new way for you. Because Aquarius, you do like knowing what's going on, learning about things, getting some sort of structure going on in your life, how things actually physically work and stuff like that, and just letting go and allowing the free flow is not really your strongest point. That's why it's a good lesson to learn. If you learn it, all of a sudden you don't have to learn it again, and you're going to have this beautiful energy to go forward and take that structure that you do have within you to create abundance for you. And there you go. The Ten of Pentacles, you get the Devil. The Devil's in the detail here. I think there's, once you realise that, you can start exploring lots of different avenues in your life. And it is the smaller end. It's the smaller detail that's going to be the most important part. There you go, Aquarius. Thank you very much for being here with us and showing your support in it. Whichever way you choose to show your support, it's absolutely beautiful. I thank you very much. Thank you dearly. I will see you again. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.